Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Cannonball! Hey! How's it going, guys? New Guitar Thursday. I'm John here from the Acoustic Shop. Talk about new guitars because that's what we're going to do, and today we're going to kind of be featuring a lot of small body guitars that came in, also some banjos. We're going to talk about some mandolins maybe. I'm going to talk about stuff that's coming in. I actually got a lot of stuff that's coming in, and as always, Hinckley and Trent are here to help me out. Hinckley is live with me here to answer all your questions. She'll let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, anything that's going on, and you want to know about it. I'm going to get you in here. Did we grab those mandolins?
Hello.
We did? Oh, I got some new stuff to really show out elite things, so I'm pretty excited about that. So, again, if you guys have any questions about it,
I got to scroll a little bit, sorry.
Sorry, people started putting in here.
Yeah, people started putting in stuff at like 3:20. So
3:20, all right, let's go through some of these.
Hi from gloomy Springfield. Yes, the sun is hiding today. Hello from smoky upstate New York.
Oh, wow.
Stay safe up there. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's...
Hello from Toronto, where it is cooler and smokier than a 50s jazz club.
Wow.
That's
good job.
That's probably really accurate. That's probably a really accurate description.
That's the wildest description ever right there. I love that.
That's probably super correct. Pacific, Missouri, you know,
I know who that is. What are you doing
the
there?
Canadian flag, that would be Carol.
Carol, yeah, she's here.
I'm going for a job interview with PMT Music Sunday. Wish you luck. Good luck.
Good luck. I don't know PMT Music.
Don't know that one. Hello from Iowa.
I don't know why you wouldn't be at the Acoustic Shop. That's the music store you want to
Really? Hello from North Carolina.
Who doesn't want to work with this guy? Huh? Anyway.
All right.
Lots of people in here today. This is going to be good.
Howdy, amigos.
Any cool questions? Any cool things that we got to start with?
No cool questions yet, but
all right.
That being said, obviously leave your cool questions.
Yeah, do that. Cool questions. If you don't have a cool question, do not leave it with us.
Cool ones
only. Cool ones are accepted. Got a lot of cool stuff in here. Stuff coming in. There's 3 new Ferk guitars that I know of that are coming in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're out of dreads right now. So I got those. They should be here, I think, tomorrow. I think this will work.
That's cool.
And then...
check with somebody real quick.
All right.
Just to double check.
Corey's checking on something. It's pretty awesome. Is
Does
this a
that
live
just
checking?
Will this Dr. Arm work on an RB12? Gibson RB12?
RB12 should, if it's yeah, it's a standard armrest. Any
original.
Yep, that should work.
Yeah,
yep.
So I checked with John here.
So there you go. Anyway, sorry. We're gonna get back to what we were supposed to do. Stuff coming in, stuff that came in. This guitar, we just finished doing a review on it. We didn't have any Boucher guitars in stock. This one came in. This is the SG51 M Master Grade Top. This guitar sounds and looks fantastic. Lots and lots of sustain.
Just to answer, not a question, but to answer a question that you posed earlier on what PMT Music was that they were applying to. It's actually the UK's biggest store, and it's a Manchester location. That's pretty cool.
Well, why wouldn't you work here though?
Well, we don't have our Manchester location yet.
Why
obviously,
not? John.
Why
don't we have a Manchester?
I don't know.
Do you like the song I just wrote?
Hello, Randy from South Springfield.
Anyway.
Okay, let's play this.
This guitar has so much sparkle on the top end. As well as tons of projections. So that just came in, the SG51. Didn't actually have this one on order, a 51M, but we're glad we have it now. So if you're looking for a Boucher in a OM, this is a fantastic one. Got in a few Deering banjos. We're going to open one of those. from here, which is the first time we've never had. But I did get in another Americana that is not a limited, but it does have a couple extra extra option that makes this cool, and this will be on the website later today, hopefully, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Either way, it's an Americana good time banjo with the scoop. And the scoop adds there so that you can play the frailing style. One, it's a 14-inch, 12-inch head. Yes, 12-inch head, not 14-inch. So a bigger head gives you a little more warmth, and you can play up in here. I gotta learn how to frail. Anyway, the scoop is there, makes it more comfortable, warmer, sweeter sounding than playing there. And you don't run and get a more open sound. So we did get that one in. Yes, Hinckley.
Really good question from Carol. What do you think of the Boucher's new shape for their OM?
So this is one of the new ones. We've now had 3 different guitars in the new mold for the OMs. So far, what my opinion has kind of leaned on, all of them have been extreme projecting guitars. I feel like, and I don't have the exact specs on this, I feel like there's a slightly more shallow waist and a little bit less in the deal, so it tends to give me a little bit less of that woofier low mids, and it seems to be pretty balanced and way more projection. So that's what I'm seeing so far. This guitar definitely excels in all of those categories.
From Alex, does Deering make a tenor banjo?
Yes, Deering does make a tenor banjo. We just haven't carried one in. I haven't had enough people calling me about tenor banjos. That said, we can get them. We will probably get them. I'm planning over the next year to expand 2 of our departments, and one of them is banjos. So you're going to see a lot more models of banjos in here, especially from Deering, as well as a lot of other brands that I've been calling and working on. As you see, we added way more space to it. We're also going to be adding more mandolin space. You like this? I'm so lazy I won't even get up out of my chair. I'm just doing this. But this entire wall will be covered in mandolins, as well as the mandolin area that we already have. So both of those divisions of the acoustic shop are going to expand. We're going to see a lot more inventory from all of those.
Did you want to move on to them?
I can. Speaking of mandolins, we just got these in. They should be, if they're not already live, they will be very shortly. Announced at the NAMM show this year was a new add-on, and we just finished doing our review on these, and I was given the okay to go ahead and make them fly, which is the 300 series E. So this one here is a 305E Sunburst SB. This now is going to be available, instead of the 300 series, is now going to be available in a Sunburst finish, not just the classic finish. And then also with that, you will get a K&K duotone mandolin pickup already pre-installed. So you're going to have all that already installed, and for not much more. In fact, remember the specs on this one? This one will price at $799, where the F-Style, which I also have, will be available at $10.50 maybe? 10 something like that. Anyway, the price will be live very shortly. It's roughly around $100 difference between the standard and this version of it, and giving you a pickup and the Sunburst finish. So again, lifetime warranty, gig bag will come. We have officially in stock right now, and I just got notification of 2 of the A-Styles also being shipped. But besides these, I have one 315 available. So you do have the 315 version of the mandolin. Jeremy put some of the new grommets, which we're going to start seeing on a lot of our mandolins here in the short future. But above that, we are going to be having the 304 and the 3. I'm going to do this all seated. I swear I'm going to be so lazy. So again, a 304. Now this is really kind of cool because now you get an oval hole mandolin with a pickup. We don't have a whole lot of options in that. So there you have that. And then we do have the 314. I know I'm moving fast for you, Trent. Trent's doing these beautiful pans, and I'm just like closing stuff right on him.
It's okay, he's a professional.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
And then, but can he do it seated and spinning around? How lazy can you do your job? That's what I want to know.
It's a weird thing for your boss to request, right?
I'm not asking him. I'm telling the people out there. The 314, also in the oval hole. Again, the cool thing on these, by the way, we were talking about the Sunburst. It's a very attractive sunburst. We're seeing it all the way through the neck and the headstock. So you see that burst go in there, as well as the sides on the points. So really, really nice option. The only ones I know that I will have replacements of soon are going to be the 305. I know more are coming. And I was even given information that very shortly we will be seeing the entire 300 series available in this. There's going to be octave mandolins, the 305 octave, and then the 315 mandola very shortly in the electric sunburst. So, yes, Hinkley.
Carol says, love that you guys are carrying more mandolins. And Alexei says, if they're as good as the regular 300 series, then that's a really good value.
They are a good value, and they're exactly the same. There is no difference. They took the same exact mandolins, and instead of finishing them in the classic finish, they finished them in a sunburst and added a pickup. So it's the exact same mandolin, just moved on to those two new add-ons. Yes?
Did you want to show them maybe the F9 sunburst compared to those? We were kind of talking about that.
We were. I was very surprised on this.
Let's do a little look.
I'm going to grab a mandolin from you here. Keep going.
Yeah. That's huge.
So this is the look of a satin finish F9. And then I'm going to grab that 315. It was funny, Jeremy was playing this in the studio yesterday, and from a distance I didn't notice, and I thought he was playing the F9. So very attractive mandolin.
Real quick.
I'm not going to say the woods are a dead match, but it's not far off. Finish looks very similar. Obviously, it's a Gibson, so we're going to be seeing some higher runs of woods, but from that front, it's a good-looking mandolin. Go ahead.
Steve says, how lazy can I do my job? Well, I'm testing out school's internet by watching your live video feed. How's it looking?
Yeah,
looking
how's
good?
that working? When you're done, will you come test our internet? Our internet has been a mess lately.
It has been. I'm plugged in, and I don't think that we have any issues at the moment, though.
We have been having router issues, ISP issues, just all kinds of stuff. So if we got a genius tech person out there that would like to work on the internet solutions of the studio as well as the store, contact me. I'm not saying that we can pay anything. I mean, these guys work for like $6.2 an hour. So that's pretty impressive, guys. I'm glad we were able to get up to that, because I think we started at like $3.25. So they're not laughing at all. They don't think that's funny.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Go ahead, Hinkley.
Joseph says, I just got my MD 515. I just opened it up. Thanks for the amazing service.
Awesome. Thank you, Joseph.
You're
Thanks
welcome,
thanks for working with us, because we love getting people new instruments. So that's pretty awesome. Yes.
Donald says, I heard that Martin has opened up potential dealers. Any updates on us carrying Martin guitars?
No updates. I wish there were more updates. Ooh, look at this. It's my boy. This is my boy, Nate. He's like, I'm going to get right in the middle of this. There's a microphone right there. Be careful. Don't talk into it. It's right there. Don't say anything bad. He's got a horrible mouth. That kid cusses so bad. I'm just kidding. He doesn't at all. He's a great kid. Have not heard anything. We are still working with it. Guys, keep hounding those folks at Martin. I'd love to get our rep down here to talk to us and get it going. It just so far hasn't happened. So would love to make something happen, because I know we would do well with it. So I'm going to put this mandolin back. Go ahead and hit me with a question.
Sorry, I was muted. Hold on 2 seconds. Okay, I'm unmuted. Steve says you can pay me in zebra cakes. To do
Down
some
with
IT
that.
work.
Zebra cakes is the best form of payment out there, really. It is a great. I'm going to grab that Koa.
Yeah, I
Let's
said that
do
we
that.
were going
I'm
to
grabbing
look at
one
the
more
Koa,
guitar
so we
here.
should probably highlight it.
That one, I'll end up getting a touchdown, probably.
This is a fantastic small body guitar. Just got this in from Bedell. This is a set of woods that I hand selected while up in Oregon, and it is just exquisite. Price ended up being way lower than I thought it was going to be, because this is actually less than the walnut by like over $1,000. It's $74.99. Gorgeous, all Koa, and it doesn't sound like an all Koa. It sounds so warm. Just a sweet sounding guitar. Go ahead, Hinkley.
Will you be getting the #1 Eastman LOM QS under $2,000.
LOM.
The quilted Sapele Luthier Series OM.
I will be getting them, and we will get
be
them
getting
probably before just about anybody else does, or at least at the same time. We'll be getting them for review probably even before that
Probably.
official gets out. Last I heard, it's an end of July. No, actually, last I heard on those ones, we're talking September. So August to September is probably when those guitars are going to be available. They have not hit water as far as I know. I did get some updates. I did find out. I got some good updates for you. I'll come back to this. Go ahead, Hinckley.
Okay, what did you think of the Martin D28 Authentic 1937 that you played at NAMM?
That's a great guitar. The Authentic series has always been fantastic. I like that guitar a lot. My personal opinion on it, I would have preferred one with less of the sapwood and the extra color and stuff because it's an Authentic. Looks wise, it would have been there. Now, just if I want a great custom guitar, that's probably what I would have leaned on. But those are fantastic. Yes.
Do you have any thoughts on Taylor switching from their default string provider to the new
XS.
XS?
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
That's what my thoughts are. I don't have anything right now that I can complain about with the new XS strings. I've told you guys all, I've never been a coated string fan. I never much cared personally for the Elixirs. I know what they do great, and they do exactly what they do, which is last a long, long time. The new XS strings, though, I barely hear a difference between the standard open string without a coating on it and this, and yet they last a whole lot longer. It's not my ultimate string, as you know if you follow the channel. My favorite string out there is the GHS Signature Bronze. As far as warmth, but if I want a guitar string that lasts longer, I just broke one on my Bourgeois 2 nights ago, and we were calculating. I had been playing it, and I played 2 shows, live shows with it, and it was on in February that we put strings on it, and it took until then to change them, and it wasn't because they didn't sound good, it's just they started to break down. So for that to work that way, that's pretty impressive. I really am a big fan of the XSs. They are going to keep that string, from last I heard, they're going to keep that same string gauge that they had, which was that, what do they call the HD gauge? They're not going to call it that now in the XS series, but it is the same gauge for Taylor. Great string. Can't complain about that at all. Anything else? Hinkley? Nope. I guess I'm going to talk to you guys. Oh.
Reagan just said that she put the mandolins online.
All right, those mandolins are going to be available right now. We finished filming with them, so grab them while you can. If you're looking for any of the 300, what did you say?
She also said John doesn't pay me.
Oh, I don't pay her. She got to do work to get paid. Anyway, if you're looking for a 300 Series E, grab them up while you can. I only know of 2 more coming in, and they're 305s. The 315 that's here and the 2 oval holes are the only ones that I know I'm going to be seeing for a little bit of time. So grab those up while you can. Some cool information. I've got 2 shipments coming in the next 2 weeks. One of them has already been shipped out, and it's going to have a lot of mandolins. 415 BKs will be back in stock. E3D will be here for sure. I saw it this time. And then I got notification 2 nights ago, and I finished the order today. We're going to have, and if you guys want to reserve any of those, call us and let us know. You can also do that on those MDO 305s, the MDA 315 electrics as well. But 605s, MDO 605s, I have 4 of them coming in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So you'll see that. 815 varnishes. We haven't seen one of those in like a year. And I think I've got 2 815 varnishes, 2 805
Is it the new
varnishes.
stuff or definitely
No,
not?
this is the Varnish Finish 800 series. So I'm pretty excited about that. So,
I was just curious, are they discontinuing? I remember that they had the new 800 varnish, right?
Yeah.
At NAMM.
maybe that's
Are they
what it is.
discontinuing the
Maybe
other
these are the
one?
new ones.
That's what I'm asking. Are they
They
gonna,
might very well be. I also got some interesting news. We'll have to see. We'll see
Okay.
if that new batch comes in. I also have interesting news. I don't think I have any, except for the E2000. They have officially made that decision where they were going to do it a while back, but they have officially made the decision there will be no more E20 SSV Sunburst. They will now only be making the E22 SSV sunburst. So the rosewood sides and back is getting discontinued. If you see any, I'm going to grab up all of the slope shoulders I can. I know I've got one 00 right now. I think I've got another one coming, and I decided to grab it because there was only one more available. There may be a few of them still showing up from coming over there, but they are going to stop production in China. So that will be the last of the E20s, and there you go. You heard it here first. So there you go.
George says, I received my Eastman Blacktop today. Gonna unbox it this evening. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Those are great. That's one of my favorite value mandolins from the 300 series going to 400 series. Those are great. Yep.
Richard says, I have an opportunity to purchase a Kentucky 858 mandolin. Any thoughts on that model, if you know it?
It's a good model. Again, we've said this back and forth, especially Jeremy. The consistency, we still carry Kentucky. We still carry the lower. The consistency is up and down, and sometimes we have to do a lot to it. It could be a great one. It could be a not so great one. I would definitely recommend checking it out and going through it. It can be a good mandolin. It can be a not so good mandolin. So definitely do your due diligence with those. That's my opinion on those. That's it. All right, there you go. Else that came in, like I said, I've got Ferk coming in. I will be seeing, I know I've got a vintage 2 dread, a vintage 3 dread coming, and a vintage 3 parlor with a slot peg head. We've not seen one of those before. So that is on its way here. I think that will arrive tomorrow. A lot of Eastmans came in. I'll have another 922 coming in. Oh, we got to unbox this one. This will be a first time for us.
You're stalling, John.
I'm stalling.
Unbox that box.
That's right. Since we're expanding banjo lines, we decided to go ahead. Oh, I got a used Northfield in.
True.
Did you know that? We got a Northfield, one of their starter mandolins. So
yeah,
this
I don't
one
think we've showed
is
that
the Calhoun. We got that one just in, and that is now available as well. So there you go, Northfield Calhoun, flat top, flat back mandolin. Like I said, that's one of their starter levels. And we started also carrying the Ortegas came back in stock. If you're looking for a sub $200 mandolin, those are a great sounding little mandolin. Used Martin OM18V came in, Sunburst. This is a good sounding guitar. I want to say, was this 20... do we remember what year this one was? I can't remember. We should mark on that. I want to say it's like a 2019, 2012. It's like 2012, something like that. I can't remember. We need to mark that on the tag. Remember that. Yes, Hinkley.
Is there a mandolin that's preferable for guys with larger fingers?
The only ones I can say that get preferable are the wide nut variants. Any of the stuff that gives you a little bit more space in there. I mean, mandolins are small, but I've known some pretty big fellas that play mandolins, but tend to prefer that wide nut. So like a bourgeois with the wide nut, some of the, I'm gonna grab an actual box cutter. Some of the, what am I thinking of? Gibson Customs, the ones that we have one more of that F9 that does have the wide nut. We also have some of the Northfields that do have a wide nut as well. So, yes. Go ahead, Hinkley.
Alex says it would be interesting to hear a Northfield in a comparison video, and I agree with that.
I would love that. I would like Northfield to get us some. Again, that's another dealership that seems to think that they're too busy to get us mandolins, but I would love to get some of those in here. So, again, if you're a Northfield or have somebody that's with Northfield, we would love to carry them. I can't get them convinced that we would do so great with them. So I'd love to see them in here, and we'd love to compare them. Or at least they could send us a couple to compare with and just a review. That would be nice as well. I'd love to do that. So, all right, this is from Deering directly, something that we haven't normally carried. This is in the Good Time line as well. And... this is going to make all of you... we had the Brothers Robertson in a couple weeks ago for their deal, and I had so many comments going, hey, 6-string banjos, guys, why not? And so we're starting to get some of those in. Good Time does carry one. It's a nice, affordable banjo, American-made banjo. He was playing a Deering one. It's a little upper-end one, but 6-string banjo from Deering. Radius fretboard on this, does have an inlay package. which is nice. And it looks like it's, no, those are definitely mother of toilet seat. That's such my favorite there. The plastic pearloid ones right there. Yes, Hinkley.
What can you tell me about the vintage folk guitar with solid top? I need a cheap guitar for busking.
Okay. Wants what size now?
I said a vintage folk guitar with a solid top.
So are you thinking like a double O, or are they thinking...
Do they actually mean folk?
Well, Ferk? I don't know what they mean. Is it Ferk or folk? That would clear a lot of things up. So
clear that up for us, eh? And then we can get you an answer.
Absolutely. That would be great. So the cool thing about six-string banjo is it plays like a guitar. So anything you'd play on your guitar, you could do that and give a banjo sound to. So if you want that banjo sound, you're a guitar player, not a banjo player, this is a really good option for you. Again, it does have a radius fretboard. I like that they built their Presto style tailpiece, which is their version of that. It doesn't have the cover plate, but they did that with a six-string tailpiece. That's actually probably the best of the tailpieces for six-string banjos right there. So kudos to them for that one. But there you go. New six-string banjo from Deering. Again, so many things that are working their way into here. I've got an order that I'm putting through with Tone Slab for some new stuff, including the new Darth Tone picks. Are you out of here, Corey?
I am.
Forever?
No, just for the next 24 hours.
Oh, man. Jeez, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey, what am I going to do without you, buddy?
Play that six-string banjo.
All right, I'll do that. Anyway, Corey is out of here. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff coming in. Oh, I do have something really, really important to bring up here, which is our good friend and employee here, and really has become a really big part of what we do in here. Austin Hanley here had to leave yesterday, and he sent us a message this morning that his father passed this morning. And all of our heartfelt condolences go out to him and his entire family. Austin has assimilated into our group here extremely fast. He's only been here since April and or the end of March, I guess. And gosh, I feel for him absolutely. So again, all of his family, our hearts and thoughts and prayers and all that definitely going out to those guys out there, because that's a tough one, man. That's a really, really tough one. He lost his mother about a month ago, and now has lost his father as well. So that family's been through a lot, and we really think the world of you. So again, thank you for being part of our team here, Austin, and take your time, get your stuff in order, and yeah, we're thinking about you. So I hate to leave it on that kind of somber note, but this has been a cool New Guitar Thursday. Lots of stuff coming in. Stay up to date with us. If you guys have any questions, I got a guy that's asking about the Bedell Coffee House Dread. He needs to pick that up because I played it yesterday. Like I said, one of the best guitars in the shop right now. Yes, Hinkley, you got another one for us?
Oh yeah, we do have a couple of other questions. So to clarify, they said it's the V300 mahogany top. Is Vintage Folk a company? Because I don't know
that guitar honestly at all.
What would you say is your favorite solid top guitar for busking then?
Gosh, I mean the PCHs.
PCHs,
That's
yeah.
One of the best guitars out there. It's a solid top, laminate sides and back, well built. Gig bag comes with it, around $300. Nothing out there to beat that.
How would you rate the Sigma guitars by AMI compared to Eastman or Alvarez?
I played a few of those. The thing about the Sigma guitars is take into consideration it's just like the Recording Kings and the Blue Ridge guitars. These are mass-produced guitars. They kind of fall on a different level than Eastman. Eastman is a true hand-built, hand-voiced guitar. Every single guitar gets treated as a different entity, so consistency definitely more in there. The Sigmas are great guitars. I played the new versions of them. Really, really nice. But gosh, I mean, again, that value for dollar always keeps coming back to Eastman, and it's hard for us to, you know, jump off that train. I'm not saying those are some great guitars, but I definitely probably lean on the Eastmans. Go ahead.
Are Bedell necks the same across the coffee house model in all sizes?
Yes. Bedell does use a CNC to build the majority of their neck and then finish them out by hand. So they are very, very similar necks all the way across. As almost, geez, guys, nowadays almost every company is doing that. Now Eastman is not. It's still hand built, so we see variants quite a bit in that line because it is still all hand built. But most companies, especially in the higher end now, have gone to a full CNC build. I know Firk has, I know Bourgeois has on the neck shapes. I believe Gallagher just started using their CNC and then finishing those up by hand too. So there you go.
Okay, then side question, are all Bedell parlor models the same profile regardless of model?
Sure enough, again, that would be the same thing because they're using a CNC to build that neck shape. They're not doing different neck shapes for the different ones. Now, I don't know. I'd have to play and see if there's a slight difference between. Now, the one thing you can vary in Bedell line is almost every one of them can be ordered. Standard comes at 11/16. You can order any of those and not consider it a custom build in a 1 3/4. You'll start seeing a lot more guitars in here from Bedell in 1 3/4 because it definitely has become our more popular neck size over the 11/16. But again, they're building mostly out of a CNC for the neck shapes to see more of a consistent shape all the way around.
The person that was asking about the busking guitar says PCH 1D, I have one reserved. I will spend almost all of my money on it and then go busking.
There you go.
It was a special offer. Well, there you go.
Those are great guitars. The PCH 1D is fantastic. You know, and then if you needed pick up, you know, the GACEs, those would be another really great option.
There's just lots of love going to Austin.
Absolutely. Again, we definitely feel for him, and he's a great guy. Nobody needs that to happen. I know all too well what that feels like, and it is not something that is really easy to deal with. So definitely thinking about him today. So. Again, I want to thank you guys for being with us here on another. We're still seeing new product. New products keep being introduced all the time, and we try to get them in here first. So again, stick with the channel. If you're not yet subscribed to any of the social media channels, do that. Again, also, can we all continue to make fun of Jeremy and his fake weird mustache? David Cross, that picture, we have a picture of him. It's the same guy. I'm telling you, he is the same person, and he needs to get rid of that as soon as possible. So that's how I'm going to end this right there. Is that cool? All right. Thank you all for joining me for New Guitar Thursday. I'm going to go take a break, maybe get an energy drink or something. I got lessons here this evening, and then we'll be back again with stuff starting Monday, Mandolin Mondays. Tuesday has the takeovers.
Eastman unboxing Monday.
We'll probably have an Eastman, unboxing. I know they shipped it, so I'm betting. It's funny we got
Reagan told me the shipping was expected Monday.
Monday, so we'll probably do an unboxing on Monday. It's funny. Last week we got 47 pieces, I think it was, and I think there's like 34 new ones that are coming in on Monday. And the thing is it's all stuff we needed. We sold through a bunch of things. There's a bunch of stuff that, like, I had a guy call me today wanting an E1 OM, and I'm like, I just ordered one of those. And I looked, it's all gone. So I got another one coming to follow behind that one. So we're still moving through stuff, and yeah, glad to be here for you. Thank you all for supporting the shop, and